It's Hot Thoughts. We all hot. We back again, man.
Not three, cause he probably want to fight me like that courthouse, in front of that courthouse.
Oh yeah. Nah. We good. We good, man. Nigga.
And we got Rain with us today. What's going down? I gotta go and kick it off and ask you.
What?
Where exactly in Dallas you from?
I'm from the suburbs.
Oh,
No. Listen. I'm from the hood, and then when I was 10 years old, 11 years old, I moved to the suburbs.
yeah.
And then, but I claim the suburbs. And hood niggas don't survive. Hood niggas, they don't get no. They don't.
So you from the suburbs? How the hell you hooked up with Mo3?
I've been all over there. I've been popular in Dallas. I was a kid. Man, when I was a kid, I had the whole city of Dallas hating on me. I was against it. Was Rainwater and his crew against the whole city of Dallas.
What you was doing? Looking at niggas, girls, getting more money than niggas or what?
Throwing parties, getting over on niggas, doing breaking the houses and everything. You know, I always been the same type of niggas. I always been surrounded by some bullshit. As I was a kid, you know, coming to my house trying to fight my mama pissed off. You know, I was always around some bullshit.
Yeah. What made you want to get over on? Was there some shit that happened?
It's not getting over on people. It's doing business. I was doing business before you know what business was. See, at the end of the day, when I have in my mindset, I don't have no partners. I don't go by no street law. I don't go by no gang shit. You know, everything is a profit. I learned that at a young age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, before people realized what business was, you know, you had a Rainwater in Dallas, Texas. You know, throwing parties. You know, I might throw a party like you walk up to the door, and then I might charge $10. But like FDA might walk to the door with chains on, $30. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I need to walk with some holy jeans on.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, like I always, you know, people call it getting over, you know, even by me putting people in contracts, you know, even by me putting people, you know, even me pushing Mo3 albums right now and get 20%. People always say, you making money off a person that's gone and you getting over, you doing this, you doing that.
What you think about that? I see a lot of people like with this on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. It's a lot of people that they always putting your name in some bullshit.
I like it. They make me great. You know what I'm saying? Like, put me in the same category as Diddy.
Yeah.
Night.
Diddy?
Yeah. See,
crazy word.
We don't know. See, we don't know what Diddy did. You don't know what Diddy did. You don't know Diddy did.
No, free my.
Yeah, listen. They did Bill Cosby like that. They did Suge Knight like that. They did Mike Tyson like that. They did Kobe like that. They did a whole bunch. They finna do Tyler Perry like that. They finna do Jay-Z like that. When a black person that's in charge and got so much power and don't sell dope and ain't involved in no gang, you can't get them with a RICO. They get them with a sex traffic or some type of sexual activity. And once you blame and say with a sexual activity on the internet, black people or nationally, black people always tend to believe anything they see.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, I want to be one of the greats. That's one of the greats that they throw these allegations at. You know what I'm saying? So man, throw whatever on me. They make me bigger and better. You know what I'm saying?
How much left you got a Mo3?
Yeah, I just put together about 70 songs while ago.
70 more songs?
Mm-hmm. We just won that case for the engineer.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah. So shout out to any artists out there recording in studios. Once you leave, take your goddamn files with you. Because if you die, they go try to take them.
Yeah. Now you keep taking W's in the goddamn court. You got any of that money from Yella Beezy yet?
I'll worry about that 20 years.
Oh, okay.
I'm good right now. That'll probably pay for my trip to college. So.
And I gotta ask, you know, the people in the comments, they gonna want to know, man. Do you really believe that, you know, he did what they're alleging of him?
Back against the wall. Man, we had that type of when the pressure was built up, man, you know, I would have moved to another city and you know, man.
So that morning, bro really called you?
I called him.
You called him?
I called him I call every morning. I called him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I called him. I heard it all, but you know, sometimes let me tell you like this. I'm gonna see how I can put this in words. Sometimes people get tricked out their spots
How they allow it to happen?
because they trying to conquer something that really don't matter. You can tell who's from the hood and who's not. A person would try to get that, would fall in love with trying to get their hood local fame when you are already national. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, you got to understand and have your insecurities, understand yourself.
Yeah.
Before you let somebody else trick you out your spot or let the streets trick you out your spot, because the streets can trick you out your spot. You know, when the streets get to talking like, oh, you ain't really from around here, or you ain't really no hood nigga, or that nigga over there rapping about you, that's the street nigga. And you start putting in your mind that I got to be what he is, and when I'm really past that point in life, and you know, you come back and do some foolish shit that'll fuck up your life forever. So, you know, some rappers and some niggas in life tend to let the comments trick them out their spots.
Yeah.
But they'll understand once you get tricked out the spots, they go laugh at you then.
Stop playing.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop
They
playing.
gonna laugh at you. So, you know, you gotta know yourself and be secure with yourself.
Yeah. What happened with if you can't speak on it? You used to manage Bumpy Johnson. Like that was the first time I heard of him. Like you got a
Still
good sound.
swinging when I'm in the
Let me tell you about Bumpy. Great talent. After MO3, I've been trying to take over the world. I mean, you know, some people get comfortable with the local talent.
I see that a lot in Houston.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I ain't with all that. I mean, it's cool. You know, I was fascinated at the time with the sound remind me of Mo3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then after a while, like, I don't want to do that shit no more. I don't want to go through them same Mississippi, Arkansas. I'm not saying Bumpy ain't even made it there yet, but I made up my mind I ain't want to go through all them little country towns and with that sound bring. That sound not a national sound. It takes years and years and years because, you know what I'm saying? You know, Mo3 didn't finish Slang and I. Pimp C was my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
I suggested Bumpy go do that. Go redo that Diamonds Against the Wood. Did Slang and I. You know who was talking about Slang and I the whole time. The new song he got, I got text message to show that, you know, I don't want to tell him to go back and do that. Gangsters don't live that long.
I was just listening to that.
Yeah, it's cool Bumpy to do it right like he needed to.
That nigga from that little Z that New Dallas movie went off like a mother.
Yeah.
They going crazy.
That big boy.
Head Huncho?
Huncho,
yeah. I see you picked up OC Chris. How that connection
I'm getting to it though. Look, so, you know, with Bumpy, it got kind of weird just being around. You know, he was just too much trying to be like Mo3. You know, like even the two people in the videos, you know, that Mo3 used to do, rap to yourself, and then it just got too much. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see no bigger picture of what you're trying to accomplish than trying to be another Mo3, and I don't want another Mo3. You know, I don't want to go through that bullshit, them little towns and little stages. You know, radio don't play that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what about that boy Symbol number 7?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't see myself growing as a person out the city when them young niggas started coming up. When I started watching them young niggas Z and they're coming, and then Big X, you know what I'm saying? Big X told me out his mouth, man, Bumpy wasn't even fucking with Mo3 back in the day. You know, X and Bumpy were cool. Like, Bumpy won't fuck with Mo3. And, you know, I'm like, so after a while, I'm just start peeping with X. I'm like, man, can't fuck with him no more. But, even them, I wanted to be after situation so greater than the city where, you know, I ain't got to look back. You know, I got 5 kids. I got mamas, and I know what I'm saying, next week I got to pay $30,000 to take about 17 people to Orlando and Miami for a week, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know,
man,
you know, a big thing I got to get out of my chest is up to 8 months ago, I was on alcohol and drugs every night. Just not realize I'm still depressed about with Mo3. So half the times in the last 5 years, I was on drugs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, I was on drugs. So, you know, I was making decisions that I wasn't clearly thinking out, and I was just going with the movement of life. That makes sense? So,